welcome back to another update video for the month of December. Now, this is the second one I believe I've done this month. But I basically did a video very similar to this a few weeks ago that wasn't really much of an update video as much as it was Let's Talk Life. I went through a lot of stuff that's been going on in my life recently, with my grandmother being diagnosed with cancer and all that stuff. But here's just another little normal update video talking about stuff that I'll be doing lately, stuff I'll be doing new soon and stuff like that. So the first thing I want to bring up is an update on my grandmother. They actually ran another CAT scan recently and found that the lung cancer isn't really that serious. They said that it looks like it may not even be cancer at all. So that's awesome, great news. I actually that actually really put me at ease. Now the liver cancer is still there. It is very much a real thing. That's definitely something to worry about. Um, but the doctor even said he's in his time of practice, I think it was like 15, 20 years like that, he had never seen breast cancer go for the kidney first, it's usually the lungs. So they said they're going to keep an eye on the lung stuff, make sure everything's okay there. But yeah, the liver stuff is a real thing, and so that's the only we got to worry about. And for those who don't know, the liver actually regenerates. So if they were to cut that part of the liver off, it would just grow right back. So it's no big deal. Well, I mean, it is a big deal. It's cancer, but you know, it's not that bad. It's not as serious as say a lung. You can't really function that well with one lung. You can, it's possible, but it's just not fun. You can barely breathe. Won't be able to exercise very much. All that good stuff. But so good news on that part. It's not over yet. She still has a cancer to deal with. It may not be just. It may just be one now instead of two though. So that's great news. Um, Horizon Tour stuff. We will get started on that very soon. I just got to get a way to record set up where I don't have as much instability. As y'all saw in the last couple of Horizon 3 videos, they were plagued with instability. And I actually had a third one I was working on. I'm building a Rocket Bunny S13 that's had really bad instability to the point where I got so frustrated I can't even film it. So that video did not go through. Now I may film a video tonight because usually when no one's on the bandwidth, I can get near perfect videos. Sometimes it's hit and miss. Usually, I guess it's mainly because I'm down in the basement. The router is in the living room, one floor above me, so it's very hard to get a connection. And my laptop, I think, has, according to Kendall Stone, otherwise known as Michael, he's done a little bit of research into these. He actually has a theory that these have outdated Wi-Fi bands, and that could be the reason why that it does not connect properly. So, like my Xbox and the PS4 both get really nice, stable conditions, or not conditions, connections to the Wi-Fi here, but my laptop, or as I like to refer to as a PC, it does not get very good signal at all. Speaking of PCs, the new Project PC build that will be starting in February is still Go. Me and Michael actually talked a little bit. We may drop the graphics card altogether and may just run with the CPU's integrated graphics and integrated capture card. Um, Now, I was thinking of getting Forza on PC. Now, if I do that, I will have to go ahead and get the capture card. And the reason for that is because I kind of want to be able to take it on the go with me, but I would really want to get a gaming laptop for that purpose. So I could actually play it in the car, I guess you could say. So I may just get me one of those big brick thingies that can turn AC outlets in. I'll just get one of those and hook it up in the car, and just have my monitor and PC hooked up in there and just play Forza. I don't know what will happen there, but it's definitely something to looking into. Is getting just dropping the graphics card in general and just running integrated graphics on the CPU, which is basically what it's like now on my laptop. Of course, I have an APU instead of a CPU because it does not have a graphics processor at all. It just has integrated Radeon, I want to say R7 graphics on this thing. So it's an old R7, so it's bollocks. And the new computer will have DirectX 12, which is really good because that's what held me back from playing Forza Motorsport 6 Apex, or it eventually led me to getting the Xbox. Because the Xbox is can play Forza from the box out of the factory. A PC equivalent for the same price could not run it unless you got cheaper, lower end parts with lower gigahertz ratings and stuff like that. Because Horizon 3 is a pretty graphically intense game for those who have seen the ratings on it, the minimum requirements, all that stuff. So it's a very graphic intensive game, so it's very difficult to film necessarily with not film, play on a budget PC, if you will. This $500 build I'm doing with Kindle Stone and Michael should be more than enough to play Forza on low settings or low to medium settings. Another thing I want to talk about is music. Now, I'm not very big in my music life. I like the music I listen to, the music I play. Granted, I listen to a lot of electronic stuff, as y'all have seen in the videos, which is even though it's not my favorite personally. I'm more of a classic rock guy, not like classic like 60s and 70s. I'm more like Metallica and then the late 90s rock, which is probably my favorite music. I love 90s rock. So now, the reason I mentioned music is because if you did not watch the unboxing my mechanics tool set, I actually made a song and put it in there because I was looking for non-copyrighted rock music. Because in the next Project Explore episode, we'll be talking more in depth on the mod plans for the vehicle. There are going to be more mods hopefully coming in soon. As I said, either LED halos or a muffler. And I've decided really for the muffler to go with the MagnaFlow Red Hots that I saw at the end of the video, and I was like, hey, those are pretty cool. And I love MagnaFlow. It's a good company, high quality parts. So that may be what I go with. If I go for the muffler, the LED lights, I'll be going for the Evo eyes. It's kind of just a bit of a toss up between the two. Like I said, I don't really have too much info left on those, but I will get back to you guys as soon as I get those. With the music though, I decided I was going to start writing my own music again. Now, I never really talk about it, but I used to write music when I was younger all the time. I had like notebooks full of songs that I wrote, lyrics and all. Of course, back then I didn't know how to play guitar very well. In fact, what I did is I sat it on my lap, like laying down, and used my thumb to bar frets, and that's how I played. Now, I know how to play like a normal guitarist. So it makes making music so much more fun. And I use Audacity. What I do is I put this headset for my guitar on the guitar amp and have the settings set up, and I have the pop filter on, and usually I'll play that at a lower volume or higher volume if I don't have the gain turned up, and I have a song. But I've been thinking about doing covers, and I'm not big on singing because I've had a lot of bad experiences of singing in the past. A lot of ex girlfriends have laughed at my voice. Apparently, it's I'm just not very confident in my singing ability. But I may do like a couple little covers, but I probably won't upload them to YouTube necessarily because I'm afraid of the backlash I'll get if I'm off key even a half of an octave. So I may not do the covers on like say YouTube, but I may do the covers in general just to have them and show people that I do have a voice. Now, granted, I'm not like I said, I don't really have a high self-esteem in general, so I'm not really big on my singing abilities. Like I said, I think I don't sound the greatest, but if you guys do want to see that though, if you do want me to upload this covers, just leave a like or something. Um, I won't unban comments. I'll talk more about that because it was asked in the Q&A and answer video. I'll mention that in the Q&A why I've kept my comments banned the entirety of my YouTube channel's existence. Go more in depth on that later, but yeah. So if you want covers, leave a like on this video. And I may do it if I get to a certain number. I want to know how many people will actually want to listen to me sing because my singing voice, like I said, I don't think it's the greatest, and I haven't sang for a group of people or a person in general in ages. I did sing for my guitar class once because I was forced to, but I think I already said Horizon Tour stuff, college stuff. I am going to college next year, or if like 3 days, or like the year beginning in 3 days. um, but yeah, so I don't really like. I know I'm going to college. I just don't know what to major in just yet. I may major in videography or video editing, so I can learn more video editing and do better stuff for you guys. Get higher quality materials and stuff through grants and stuff like that for my major. Now, I'm going to a little junior college my first 2 years of school, and then I may transfer out to a 4 year, like a big 4 year college, or a university after that point. At that point, you can kind of tell where I'm wanting to go. It's on my shirt, but my grades aren't very great, which is why I'm not going there to start off. So I may do that eventually, but for right now, I'm just going to stick with where I'm at and just stay in the local area of the junior college. But yeah, what do I plan to do with the grant money? Now, a lot of people are probably like, are you not buying the new PC with that? No, I'm not buying the new PC, the desktop gaming computer, the $500 build with my grant money because I won't have the grant money in February. I'll be having money my mom has given me. Because we used to get paid to like allowances, if you will, every month, and they haven't kept up with it. So my mom made a deal with us saying she's just going to give us all $500 each and say go for it. So my ideas originally were to get just a ton of parts for my truck, fix it up, lower it, get all the rims and stuff I need for it, and be on my way. But with recent events of my laptop starting to fail, something's going wrong in it where it just likes to lock up on its own randomly. I'm thinking either hard drive or processor is dying on it. I'm in need of a new computer basically just to keep things going. So that's why I'm doing the PC build. Plus, I want to be able to play better games on the channel for you guys. I do want to get eventually more PC-based games that I can actually play. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what about Need for Speed Undercover? Because remember you said you got that, and yeah, it worked well for like 2 minutes, and then as soon as I started to I tried to start a race on my own, it just crashed repeatedly. Incompatibility mode for Windows 98. So I was like, all right, crap, I gotta get a refund on this. And then I got World at War because I thought I was gonna be able to play with Michael because several months ago he told me he would play it, and I misheard it. I was like, if he bought it, like if he had it, he'd play with me, or if I got it, he'd buy it. But he really said I'd play it if I had it, which he doesn't. So it was just like I wasted money on that game. So I refunded that too. So I've got $15 on my Steam account. I don't know what to get. Um, but yeah, so those had to get refunded. Like I said, my laptop crapped out with Undercover. So um, yeah, so that's really all I can think of for this video. Thank you guys for all the support and stuff I've gotten lately. I've had a lot of you guys, checking up on me every once in a while, making sure I'm okay. Because the last few weeks have been pretty rough on me with finals, my grandmother, and all sorts of crazy stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated more on my grandmother, let you guys know how she's doing. I'll keep you guys updated on the music stuff. I'm probably gonna start doing more music for my videos when I'm just not in the mood to put NCS music in there. If I can't find an NCS song I like, I'll pull up one of my old songs. And yeah, so thank you guys again for watching this video. I know it was kind of long, which my update videos are usually pretty long. And I will see you guys later. Take care, guys.